All right, Pia. What's your number one? What's your first? And I hope you didn't write them in any order. These are not supposed to be in any order. But what's your first passion? Or you might think they're in order, but you'll see they might not be. Okay, go ahead. What was the first one you wrote? Can you please use your microphone, sweetheart? Thank you.
When my body and mind and health is.
Okay, stop. It says, when my life is ideal, I am. So that means that I want you to think as if you already are that, right? That's how it's written. So instead of thinking it out into the future, how would you write that passion as if you were already living it right now? My health, my body is what?
Working from my heart.
Working. Okay, that is what? Okay, so can we just shorten it like I'm totally connected to my heart? All of me is totally connected to my heart. How would you like to write it? I'm totally connected to my heart. Sweet. Okay, sweet. All right, good. That's it, isn't it? Okay, what's the next one?
Spend using my time being with people that are honest, giving, and curious.
Okay, spending time. I'm just going to put spending time with people who are what? Honest? Real, okay. Are real and okay, and what's the next one? I know. What's your next passion? That's okay.
I want my career is carried of my passion of changing through the understanding of energy.
Yeah. You don't understand that one, and I'm not going to either. How would you like to write that? What are you trying to say here?
I'm trying to say that energy.
What do you want to do in your career? You want to work?
I want to change the level of understanding of the importance of energy.
I change the level of understanding in terms of energy. Okay, thank you. Got it? So I change, what is it? I change the level, okay, of, how would you write it? Understanding in terms of energy. Okay, you know what that means, right? Okay, good, you think. All right, that's okay. You guys please be with us and try not to talk. All right, so what's your next one?
Have the courage to be the universal expression of me.
Okay, have the courage. Notice what she said. I have the courage. So that's beautiful. I have the courage. And I would put it differently. I am courageous to what?
The universal expression of me.
I am courageous in being the universal expression of me. Okay? That's beautiful. Okay, I'm courageous. You okay if I help you out here? Okay. Yeah. That's all right. The universal presence of me. Okay, good. And what's one more?
I will always be curious, open for new, and follow my heart.
Okay, so I'm always curious, right? Open and follow. Okay, beautiful. I got it. Okay, good. All right, so, and then, now for time's sake, I'm only going to write 5, but just pretend there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on this list, okay? Let's pretend I wrote all 10 of them down. Do you understand? But for time's sake, I'm going to only walk Pia through her 5. But when you're doing it with someone, you're going to walk them through all 10. How many? And you're going to come up with, you're going to walk them through how many? You're going to come up with how many? And now, I really want you to pay attention. And absolutely no talking, all your attention up here so you can really get this, okay? All right, I want you to turn to the second page. It says, taking a person through the passion test. There's some questions that you ask the person who's taking this. So I'm going to ask Pia. I'm going to start with the first question. See where it says. First question, Which is more important? Okay, that's the first thing. You're going to ask exactly, what did I say? Exactly. Yeah, don't go making something up here. Use this, because these words, there's a reason we have tweaked them and tweaked them and tweaked them to get this to be a system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. Okay, Pia. So, and follow along with me on this page. Which is more important, being totally connected to your heart, or what's more important, being totally connected to your heart or spending time with people who are real, honest, and giving? No, here's what and I only want you to say which is. I don't want to hear the story. Which is more important, being totally connected to your heart or spending time with people who are real, honest, and giving? Okay, so she said number 2. So you take from number 2 to number 3, right? If she said number 1, you'd go number 1 to number 3, okay? So, Pia, which is more important, spending time with people who are real, honest, and giving, or you change the level of understanding in terms of energy?
Changing the level of understanding.
Okay, so changing the level of understanding, or you are totally courageous with being the universal presence of me? That one?
Totally.
4.
Yeah,
Okay, so she said 4. So you go to 4. I am courageous with being the universal presence of me, or I'm always curious, open, and follow my heart?
I think it's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is you think? Okay, wait, no, I don't want to hear it. You think. If they say I think, then you go to question number 2. All right, Pia. Let me do the talking for a minute, okay? Go to number 2. Such a control freak, aren't I? Here. All right. Go to question number 2. If they hesitate, because she did, and you have to pay attention to your person. She hesitated, so you say, Pia, if you could change the level of understanding, if you could change the level of understanding in terms of energy, but never be courageous with being the universal presence of you, or if you could be courageous with being the universal presence of you, but never change the level of understanding in terms of energy, what does it say? What's the question? Which matters more? Which matters more? She's still hesitating, isn't she? Okay, now, wait. I want to use that. It's okay. Even if you know, I don't want to know. Because I want them to get this. So if a person hesitates a 3rd time, smack them because they're too... No, just kidding. Just kidding. If a person hesitates a 3rd time, then you go to question what? Yeah, so, Pia, close your eyes, okay? And I want you to create a picture in your mind. There you are. You are changing the level of understanding in terms of energy. See that at a 10. That means you are doing that full out, okay? But notice, Pia, that nowhere in that picture are you being courageous with being the universal presence of you. Are you there? Okay, now set that picture aside. Now, imagine that you're being the courageous, you're courageous with being the universal presence of you, and you're doing that at a 10. Boy, you are one courageous universal presence, right? But nowhere in that picture are you changing the level of understanding in terms of energy. What's the question, family? Which feels better to you? Which feels better to you? Open your eyes. Which one? Yeah, they're connected, but they're completely different. So one always supersedes the other.
It's more important to be me.
Well, there you are. Okay, so here, did you hear what she said? So she said number 4. And you guys don't get in a long discussion about this with each other. Nobody wants to hear it. What, really? No, really. That's for later. What you really want to do is find out what your top 5 are. If you're talking, you're not going to get there, and you're going to be bummed. You're going to walk out of here and go, I only got 1. Okay, ready? So then you go, courageous with being the universal presence of me, or I'm always curious, open, and follow my heart.
4. Number 4.
Number Number 4. And then you take number 4 to number 6. Number 4 to number 7. If she says number 7, where do you go? 7 to 8. Who says 7 to 8? Yeah, if she says 8, where do you go? If she says 8, where do you go? If she said 8 after 8 to 9, where does she go? Yeah, good. Okay, good. All right. So the one she said was this one, wasn't it? So you write number 1. And then you set that mentally aside in your mind. That one's done. Don't go back to that one. Don't do that one. Then what do? You stop wherever the top one was. If this was her top one, you'd start here. If this was her top one, you start here. You know, what's more? Okay, got it? All right. So, I mean, if this was her top one, you still start here. You start at wherever the top is. So if this was your top one, you start at 2. Got it? So, Pia, what's more important? You're totally connected to your heart, or you're spending time with people who are real, honest, and giving? We're going to go faster.
Totally connected to my heart.
Totally connected, or you change the level of understanding in terms of energy?
Totally connected.
Okay. Perfect. I'm so glad you did that. Notice last time she said something different, didn't she? So if someone says, I know what it is, I know it's number 7, say, thank you. We're going to keep the integrity of the passion test, and I'm just going to keep asking you this, all right? Because that happens all the time, all right? So totally connected to your heart, or you're always curious and open and follow your heart. Now, notice something. What do you notice here? Totally connected to my heart. I'm always curious, open, and follow my heart. Kind of alike, right? So this is why I say for you guys to watch, take the passion test a number of times so that you really get them very, very clear. Okay, totally everybody does this. You are the perfect person up here. I am thankful. Totally connected to my heart, or I'm always curious and open and follow my heart.
So 1.
1. I'm totally okay, so 1. So 1 to, then where do I go? 1 to what? I was 5, now I go where? 6. If she says 6, where do I go? 7. If she says 7, where do I go? If she says 7, where do I go? If she says 7, where do I go? You got it. And then yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then if she says 7, what do you circle? Trick question, you won. Okay, good. But this was hers, right? Totally connect. Is that the one you chose? Okay. So then that's the one she did here. Okay, so set that mentally aside. Now we'll go faster. And I want you to go faster as you do it. What's more important, spending time with people who are real, honest, and giving, or you change the level of understanding?
Change the level of understanding.
Oh, you got so happy. Oh, I got to that one finally. Okay, change the level of understanding. Or can you guys not talk because it's harder for the focus? Change the level of understanding, or I'm always curious and open and follow my heart.
Change the level of understanding.
Yeah. I gotta have that one. Okay, change the level of understanding, or number 6, number 7. Okay, got it? Are you guys clear? Yeah. Pia, you're a doll. I know you're going to change the level of understanding. Are you guys clear on this? Anyone not? Okay, so Pia, this is what you get. Thank you.